Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. This is going to be a message for February 19th, or at least I'm labeling it a message for the 19th because I'm posting it in time for the 19th where I am. But I'm setting the intention that it be a message for you for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see it. Happy birthday to all the February 19th babies out there. And happy birthday to you if it happens to be your birthday on whatever random day you may stumble upon this message. So the card for today is the Six of Cups. Now relax, calm down before you all start coming for me with your pitchforks and torches. I can already feel it. People are winding up in the comments to come at me. Okay, relax. Listen. I know a lot of people hate to see the Six of Cups because a lot of people are used to watching love readings and looking at tarot for love readings, and Six of Cups has become like typecast or stereotyped as an ex reaching out to you. That can be what the card means sometimes. That can be a possibility, okay? But I know some of you are like, there's no way, I'm done. That person, I cut cords, I burn bridges, I never want to see them again. Why would you, say something to get me so sick or so scared? Understand something. If you're done with someone, you're done with someone. So just because Six of Cups can mean someone is resurfacing, that doesn't automatically mean it's the last person you want to hear from. It could be someone you really want to hear from. It could be a childhood friend. It could be your best friend from kindergarten that tracked you down and found out where you were and got your email address or got your social media. And it's like, hey, you remember me? We were in kindergarten together. It could be a coworker that thought you were cute, but they weren't able to pursue you at the time. And now they're single and they're wondering, hey, what's this person up to? Are they single? Maybe they want to go grab coffee. It could just be an old friend you haven't talked to in a while. So just because the Six of Cups can mean someone is resurfacing and reaching out to you, it doesn't automatically mean it's some karmic nightmare. So let's just keep this in mind and not feed that fear or that panic. Six of Cups can also be a return to innocence, a childlike energy. Some of you may be very nostalgic right now. You may be connecting with your inner child. Some of you may have a lot of childhood memories coming to the surface very randomly. And these are kind of, for some of you, helping you to remember who you are, like to help you remember what you want. Because so much of growing up, we learn to repress things. We learn to push things down. We learn that the things that we like are silly, or, that's not the way the world works, or that doesn't make sense, or that's not a good job for when you grow up. Why don't you be an engineer? Why don't you be a lawyer? Why don't you be a doctor? And we can't all be doctors and lawyers and engineers. We need them. The world definitely needs people to do that, but we all can't be doing that. So you might begin to remember things that you did as a child, things that you did as a kid. And this is giving you kind of clues as to what you're going to enjoy doing, what you're going to end up doing. So there could be a sense here of like childhood memories that are leading you, directing you towards things that are going to make you happy or things that you're going to enjoy doing, especially if you're one of those people that is like, I don't know what I like. I don't know what I enjoy. I keep hearing, make time for fun. I keep hearing make time to be in your joy. That if you're in your joy, you're going to raise your vibration. But I don't know what gives me joy. I don't know what I like. Well, guess what? That might be coming to the surface for you in the form of memories, where you're having these memories of childhood and you're remembering what you liked back then and what you were interested in back then and the things you wanted to do and the things you wanted to see. And you're like, oh yeah, okay, but then that got shut down because somewhere along the way somebody told you that was a waste of time. Somewhere along the way somebody told you that was stupid or too much make-believe or too much pretend. And you forgot about it. And now you're remembering, wait a minute, that's what I like. That's what I want to spend time doing. And even if it seems like it doesn't connect to anything else, keep in mind, if you're raising vibration, if you're raising energy, that in itself is enough reason to do it, right? If you're like, oh, I feel like blowing bubbles, but I don't see how blowing bubbles is going to help me figure out what career I want, it doesn't matter. Just be in that moment. If in that moment the idea of blowing bubbles makes you feel happy and makes you forget your stress and worry for a moment, then you go ahead and you blow some bubbles. It doesn't have to connect to the bigger picture. It's about how you feel and the feeling that you're in and the state that you're in and the vibration that you're reaching. And for some of you, like I said, can come by way of childhood memories. Ideas, inspirations, things of this nature. Six of Cups can also be a return to innocence. Sometimes I see this card come up when we're really sick and tired of trying to be, in matters of love and romance, like trying to be what we're conditioned to think we're supposed to be to get a quote unquote quality mate, right? So for guys, right, guys might have a lot of pressure to be a quote unquote like alpha male, right? And like make a ton of money and, like look a certain way and, like be all, have all these muscles or whatever. And so there's people who think, okay, I gotta be this way. For women, right? You gotta look hot. You gotta be skinny thick. You gotta be this kind of thick. You've gotta be this. You gotta be that. You gotta have the booty. You gotta have, the hips. You have to, not be too much. You gotta be tall or no, don't be too tall. And there's so much that we put in terms of like aesthetic. And then it's like, we gotta move a certain way and we gotta be all hot and, enticing. And Six of Cups can come up like when we're tired of all that. We're tired of having to be using our body to impress people or using physicality or using superficial things to impress people. And there could just be a sense of like wanting to get back to innocence and like connection and somebody who's going to like you for you. Like a desire to simplify things. And so when we're in this vibration, oftentimes we begin to attract mates through energy versus through appearance. And those are the relationships that we're going to enjoy more because we're on the same vibe. They came to us because of our vibe. We connected because of our vibe. Now, don't get me wrong, there could be a great deal of attraction there. Okay? There could be a great deal of attraction there. But you're attracted because you're attracted to the vibe. And that is creating a physical attraction, but it's a deeper attraction because you're attracting on a energetic level. It's not only like what the eyes are seeing. The eyes are going to say, oh my God, how beautiful. But the eyes are saying, oh my God, how beautiful, because of what the heart feels in the vibe, what the spirit and the soul feels in the vibe. So it could be a more enjoyable relationship, more enjoyable connections. If you want to check out the forecast for 2023, those are posted. I'm working on catching up on private readings, and I'm hoping to get weekly forecasts out here. I got hit with power outages from like windstorms and stuff. We had a snowstorm that took out my internet. I had to wait a couple of days for a tech to show up and fix it. I've been having spotty internet ever since then. So I'm backed up. I am a bit backed up, and I do apologize for that. It's just been rough. I just feel like every time I'm catching up, something comes in and smacks me down. So maybe Spirit is telling me to slow down here. But I'm doing my best to keep up, and I'm doing my best to hopefully try to get the weekly forecasts up. If I don't get weekly forecasts up for this week, I will come on and do live readings and pull cards for everybody to try to make up for that if that's the case. But I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. If you'd like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. And I look forward to reading for you, those of you who end up scheduling. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Take care and be well.